is Dawn Marie, and I'm a jewelry designer. I've always loved jewelry since I was a little child, and when I was a kid, I was fortunate enough to travel the world with my parents, and the thing that I loved the most was going to the museums and looking at the jewelry. So I loved all kinds of old jewelry, Egyptian jewelry, Renaissance jewelry, caveman jewelry, and of course the royal jewels. So I took that, and I've always dibbled and dabbled in it, but in the last 5 years I've really focused on gemstone jewelry, and it starts when I go looking for my stones, and I like to feel them and touch them and roll them in my hands, and they speak to me, and that's how I come up with my designs. So I look at the stones and I feel them, and then I think about things, designs that I've seen and things that I think would work well with the stones that I have. So that's how I make my jewelry. In addition to loving historical jewelry, I also take my inspiration from nature and things that I see, and really things that happen from all parts of my life. So as I said, I love the stones, and I interpret them by thinking of the way the moon came up tonight, or the way the sun is sparkling on the ocean. Just whatever comes to me. And sometimes, not sometimes, almost always, I make my jewelry and I take it apart, and I make it and I take it apart, and I make it and I take it apart. So it's a very long process for me to get to what I really want. My long-term goal is to do this full-time, and of course I'd like to see my jewelry on TV shows, in fashion shows, in magazines. I really like the exposure to help me grow my business, and in the 5 years that I've been doing it, it's been growing gradually every year, so I can say that I'm making progress, but it's not full-time yet. I'm not making enough money to do it full-time. So my goal is to be able to support myself by making my jewelry. I brought a pretty broad selection of what I make, so a little bit of a lot of different types of things. I brought some gemstone jewelry and many different designs. I brought some pearl designs that I've been making recently that are lariats that are really different. I brought some earrings, I brought some bird's nest jewelry, so a little bit of everything. What I love about the raw idea is the exposure that they give us as an independent artist, the fact that they bring independent artists together on a regular basis so that we can kind of feed off of each other, because I think all artists feed off of each other. And just the opportunity to participate in something so great as this type of an event. You don't get to do that very often, so it's pretty special. So I'm on Facebook, but the best way to get hold of me is I have a site on Etsy. It's called The Liquid Stone. That's the name of my jewelry, The Liquid Stone. And the site is www.theliquidstone.etsy.com. Or you can go to Etsy, ETSY, and enter The Liquid Stone, and you'll find me. Hi, I'm Dawn Marie, and I'm a raw artist.